Check it out, guys. That is, of course, the Ram Rebel, an off-road monster that can also tow. How much can it tow? How much can it tow, Andre?
About 11,000.
Yeah, about 11,000 pounds, which is a lot. But this thing is also something else, and that is obsolete. Yep, that's right. Electric trucks are coming, and you know it. So we at TFL thought, let's find out if an electric truck can tow, and we've got the perfect place to do it. As you can tell, we're at the top of the world. This is the Ike Gauntlet. What we know is the world's toughest towing test, and today we just got done doing something very special. I think we did probably the hardest towing test of an EV vehicle, well, ever, and I'll tell you why. But first, before we even show you what vehicle we're towing with, let's head over to Andre, and Andre, tell him what we're towing and how much we're towing.
Well, here we have a Cimarron 3-horse trailer. It's about 20 feet long, it's about 7.5 feet wide, and it's really tall. It's about, 8 to 9 feet tall. And let me show you what's inside, because we wanted to load this electric vehicle heavy. And this trailer is doing the job. And it's a horse trailer, it's got a big profile, and we're loaded it to the max of this vehicle, about approximately 4,500 pounds. Let me show you in the back. I don't have horses in the back, but actually I do have one horse. I have a unicorn. I got horses in the back. Let me show you my tack. Come around. So, of course, this is a nice trailer. It's an aluminum trailer. I've got places for the saddles, but total weight is 4,500 pounds. And you might be saying, wait a minute, 4,500 pounds is not a lot. Well, it's maxing out this vehicle, right?
Yeah, and by the way, this trailer comes courtesy of our friends at Transwest. It is a Cimarron. It is, well, the Cadillac of trailers.
So I think nice.
We have one more person here, Tommy, and let's go over there and let's go have him introduce the vehicle that we actually ran the Ike Gauntlet with, because the results were pretty interesting. So, Tommy, come on out. Oh, you show off. So tell him about the vehicle.
Yes, so this is our brand new Model X dual motor, 325 miles of range, a capacity of 4,960. But is that going to be enough to drag us up the mountain? Well, you're going to have to wait and see.
Yep, that's right, because we've done the test, but we're going to publish it over to TFL Car as part of our new Adventure X series. And Tommy, we should talk about a little bit of a hint as to what we've done here. So first and foremost, for it to tow, we've added towing mirrors.
Yep, so we had to put these towing mirrors on our standard Model X mirrors because they are not nearly wide enough. Andre, the trailer's what, 7.5 feet wide?
Yes.
Yep, so 7.5 feet wide. Check this out too, on the inside, the Tesla actually came pre-wired for a trailer brake controller. So we have one mounted up here on the dashboard, our Prodigy P2, and then we've got it wired into the car itself. And then Andre, why don't you show them what we had to do in the back to get it all work?
Yes, so this long-range Tesla Model X is equipped with a hitch, but before we can tow, we have to attach this receiver, which kind of pops in and it's lockable. It's nice. Of course, we have our safety chains, our wiring hookups. It is equipped with a 7-pin connector, so it comes with most of the accessories you actually need for towing, except of course the trailer brake controller that Tommy just showed you. And we have maximum tongue weight, about 500 pounds right here. And we're basically maxing out this Tesla, and we have a lot of questions, or we had a lot of questions before we ran this.
Yeah, let me ask you something.
Yes.
Come on over here and I'll kind of, let's walk and show them the front of the vehicle. I'll tell you some of the questions that we had. First and foremost, can we actually even make it up here with the amount of range that this vehicle has? Because while it has 325 miles of range, when you're towing, in our previous video that's coming soon to TFL Car next week, we found out that that range gets substantially decreased when you've got 5,000 pounds behind it. So let's give them some hints as to the results that we had today. First, Tommy, what was the maximum amount of power we were drawing going up the Ike?
Yeah, we were averaging up the Ike over 1,800 watt hours per mile, which is just absolutely absurd, and that was for a sustained amount of time. I'm not going to tell you how long it took. We also used a incredible amount of range and a surprising amount of percentage just to go 8 miles. So that's all coming up next.
Yeah, this is indeed the world's toughest towing test, and you know, the question we were trying to answer is, can electric trucks tow? And I think we answered that question, right?
Yes, and I'm excited by this because this is kind of a benchmark, right? You know, there are a lot more electrified vehicles coming. There's Rivian, Ford just showed an F-150 electric. There's Bollinger, there's Atlas. I mean, this could be the benchmark, but I hope we can tow heavier in the future too.
Yeah, so we learned a lot today, and when you come back to the video, the Ike Gauntlet versus the Tesla Model X Adventure X, we will give you those answers. So this has just been a little bit of a preview, a little bit behind the scenes as to what I think is one of the more exciting and interesting videos, because guys, I don't think anybody's done this. I mean, people have towed little, you know, camper trailers,
Yes.
but no, I mean, the trailer is bigger than the Tesla.
Right, and we're at over 11,000 feet above sea level, 7% grade, 8-mile stretch, nuts.
So that's coming up next. As always, this is Tommy.
And Roman,
And Andre.
saying thanks for watching. Remember, check out TFL Car for this video coming up soon to find out if that is better at towing than that. See you guys next time. Ciao.